There's a very thin line between a little bit and a lot. I like just trying to match the energy of this side to this side. Time for the waterproof test. Hey girl, welcome to Emmarie Lane, where my goal is to find you the best beauty products for the best prices. And today I'm so excited. We're gonna be doing a dupe battle with the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Bronzer versus the new L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Waterproof Bronzer. This is the only waterproof bronzer that is like drugstore, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm wrong, but last time I checked, that's like not a thing. That's just like a high-end thing where when it comes to waterproof bronzers. Let's get into it. I think I'm going to use the Fresh Wear Powder Foundation along with it. I feel like it's setting up for the best success realistically without like using any primer or setting sprays or anything like that. They should go together really well, right? I'm going to be dividing my face in half, the Tarte on my right and L'Oreal on my left, starting off with the Tarte. If I can get the package freaking open, what is wrong with this? There we go. It's so cute. It's like hopefully good enough shade for me. According to Ulta's website, fake a just back from the beach glow with the Tarte Amazonian, you know what I'm saying, Clay vegan waterproof bronzer with a natural finish. And I know before you say anything, the L'Oreal one is matte. Listen, they don't have like the travel size version in matte, and I just could not bring myself to spend, what is it, $30 or $40? It's still a bit too much on bronzer. Not yet, but it's a natural finish, so I think it's close enough. Wow, this is really light coverage. Oh, there we go. It's starting to build up. Warm, sculpts, and gives your complexion an all-over natural finish. It's super soft, silky, and powder glides on smoothly and blends seamlessly with no streaks. Infused with Amazonian clay for a better, longer, tougher wear. Oh wow. It's waterproof, and I mean, technically the travel size is $1 cheaper, but like you don't get nearly as much product, I believe. Yeah, this is just a little baby, but it serves the purpose for this video. The travel size goes for $14. It's only online, and the full size, that's about the same amount of product as this, I believe, goes for $30. I have it in the shade Park Avenue Princess, because that's the only shade that comes in the travel size one, but I mean, it's the shade I would have picked anyway. Did I use too much bronzer? You know, probably, but it goes from like really, really light coverage to really, really intense really fast. Next time I use this, I'll know. There's a very thin line between a little bit and a lot, but you know that we can see how it like really holds up when there's a ton of product on there, right? I can see the hype around it though, because it is like so smooth. There's zero patchiness. Like normally, especially on my forehead, if you've seen me do bronzer reviews before, like right here, it's like really hard not to have patchiness. Moving on to L'Oreal. I'm gonna buff this off so we get rid of bronzer. Should I see how intense the coverage is real fast? Because I should have done that on the last one. Well, that's nice. That's really nice. How hard is it to build up? No, it builds up more normal. Okay, and then according to Amazon, it says this matte bronzer powder is lightweight, transfer proof, that gives buildable coverage in a soft matte finish that feels breathable and weightless for up to 24 hours. If you're wearing it longer than that, I think we need to have a discussion. Whether you want contour or simply healthy looking warmth, this formula is transfer proof, waterproof, heat proof, humidity proof, sweat proof, with a no oily feel. They're just rephrasing it a million different ways, but basically that's the gist. I have it in the shade light. It does come in a shade lighter than this one. It comes in fair as well, and I would have gotten that one if that one was in stock, but here's the weird thing. Are you ready for this? So it's May 7th. I think I got this order a couple days ago, which means I ordered it back in April. And Amazon, it says that this thing right here in my hand that I purchased with my own money isn't available until May 15th, but it's been on Ulta for like at least 2 weeks. So I don't get it. I will link both links in the description box, so if you want to order on Amazon after May 15th, you can, or if you want to order it now from Ulta, you can just get it from there too. It is $15. It is kind of expensive, so hopefully it's worth it. I probably would have gotten the shade fair. We'll see if this is okay. That was a very smooth application. It was very similar feeling to the Tarte one. It just didn't build up as quickly. You notice I like kind of was trying to match the energy of this side to this side, and I'm like, okay, it's taking a second longer, which I'm totally okay with. I'd rather like take my time building on my bronzer if I wanted to be more intense. Blend it out really nicely. I don't have any patchiness like in the corner up here or anything like that. It was not hard to blend out. It was very smooth. So far, so good. Super happy. I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup real quick. I'll be right back. It's currently 11:41. Really, so far, I think we have a dupe. But just because they apply well doesn't mean that they stay well the same. So I'm gonna go about my day. I'm gonna do a check-in halfway throughout the day in natural lighting. And depending on what happens by the end of the day, I'm gonna do a waterproof test. My favorite kind of waterproof test with spray bottle that a lot of you guys really like to. And we'll see how waterproof these really are. But I wanna wait until the end of the day because I don't have to reapply everything. Okay, I'll see you in just a sec.
Okay, it's actually been like 6.5 hours maybe, and we got some kind of sad news. I don't know if you can tell, both sides, the Tarte and the L'Oreal, they're not the best. Just right here, where I tend to get kind of patchy kind of quickly. Everything else is just fine. And so I'm going to continue testing this out, because I know not everyone has this issue, and I know that if I use a primer and a setting spray, it'll be fine. And I really want to do the waterproof test tonight. But I'm kind of bummed out. Just a super fast check-in, that's the only update. Everything else looks great. Well, a little bummed out.
Currently 12:03, a little bit over 12 hours, and forehead situation kind of rough on both sides. I feel like it's almost worse on the Tarte side though. Wow. Okay, taking that into consideration, my lips look amazing. I haven't done anything to them all day, so I just noticed that. Normally by now I'm like, I don't care what my lips look like. How amazing is that? Okay, everything else looks about the same. Nothing's really faded. It's just my forehead, which, like I said, happens to some of you even the best bronzers. So if that's not normally an issue for you, you don't have to worry about it now, because the rest of my face looks good. Time for the waterproof test. We do things fancy around here, and we use spray bottles just to see how waterproof things are. So here we go. I'll test a spot where it's already kind of messed up. Oh, that's gone. I mean, nothing's dripping on the side. That didn't move. Well, not. It took a second. It's a little bit tougher. What does it look like on my nose? I'm just curious. Yeah, that's gone. See that? Gone. Around this way. Also gone. Nothing's dripping off my face. If you like get caught in the rain, you're fine. I wouldn't say this is like something you could like wear to the beach, get like splashed by the waves and it'd be okay. But like if you got splashed, your makeup wouldn't like melt off. I don't live in a humid climate, but I'm guessing it'll do better than a normal bronzer would. This is great. It's definitely due for this, for sure. If you love this, I would just get this. Like there's unless you're just in love with Tarte and you want to keep spending that much money, but there's no reason to spend that much money when you could just buy this. Is it perfect? Are either of these perfect? No, I'm actually kind of disappointed in the Tarte one because I assumed it would be life proof. This is great. I'm definitely going to use it. It's going to be good for the summer, but you can't just slap some on real fast, add a little bit of warmth to your face, and then go to the beach without, like, you know, using a good primer, good powder, setting spray to try to help it along. Speaking of setting sprays, if you want to see a battle for the best drugstore setting spray, you can click right here. I'll link everything I talked about in the description box below. Those links are affiliate links, so I do get a small percentage of profits if you use my link to buy the product, but it does not affect you in any way. I love you so much, and don't ever forget that you are enough. Bye!